What a day this has been, what a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love.
Almost like being in love, but I love that song because last year I did it at Blackpool, actually, in Strictly, for the first time. And Len Goodman of the show said, "Oh, I love that number, Bruce. You just do sing it well." He said, "You really are a good singer." I said, "Really? Then you get me at it." So anyway, I thought to do the warm-up of last year's Strictly, I used it as the warm-up. And with a nice arrangement by Dave Arch. And we did it, and it was fine. And after the first chorus, as it was audience participation, trying to warm the audience up, I sort of, after the first chorus, I went down off the stage and I asked a lady in the audience if she could ballroom dance. And because they were all saying no, but I always got somebody who thought they could ballroom dance, and sometimes I got one who could. And it was a good open to the show. And after I saw her back to her seat, I did a little 4-bar intro, count them in, and I finished the song. So it's got a very special meaning to me, that song, because it was a good warm-up number.
Young and foolish, why is it wrong to be young
and foolish? Well, it's a song that I've played a lot on piano, especially over the past year, funnily enough. I've always loved the formation of the chords, and you can get some nice chords in it. So it's been one that's been on my mind over years. So when we were speaking about doing an album, I immediately thought of that, and there was a good response. I mean, Stephen and James, they both thought, yes, that is a good song. And I was thrilled because I thought, why have I been doodling with this song the past year? Why don't, when I sit at the piano, I always play that first? And that's my reason for choosing it.
When there's a shine on your shoes, there's a melody in your heart, with a singable happy feeling, a wonderful way to start to face the...
Fred Astaire, there'll only ever be one Fred Astaire. As a child of 9, 10, Fred Astaire meant everything to me. He was the reason I took up tap dancing. He was the reason for so many things. Fred Astaire, just to see Fred Astaire walk was rhythm. It just had something about it. He had style, he had elegance when he walked and when he danced. He was the only one for me, actually, Fred Astaire, and that was one of his famous numbers. And when I did a documentary on Las Vegas and Los Angeles about dancing, I couldn't wait to get to Grauman's Theatre because I knew that Fred Astaire would have his feet implanted in the cement, and I thought, I can't wait to find out if my feet if my feet fit into his implant. I'll be over the moon. I take size 9. Anyway, we're walking around and I'm telling all the other people, find Fred Astaire, find Fred Astaire, and I found Fred Astaire, and I put my 5'9" there. He was a 6.5, and I've never felt so clumsy in my life. I couldn't walk for the whole day afterwards. I was tripping over things. I was just clumsy, and I couldn't, because evidently, so they say, the best dancers have the smallest feet. That's what they say, and probably, judging by Fred Astaire, that's probably true. So I have to still get by with my 9.5, because when you get older, your feet get bigger. Nothing else does, but your feet do. What a crime. There we are.